Hello everyone, welcome to Arkastro Science, and today I'm back again with yet another new video. And today I will be discussing regarding the transit of Jupiter to the sign of Aquarius away from its sign of debilitation, that is Capricorn. At present Jupiter is in its ending degree of Capricorn, and very soon it is going to enter the sign of Aquarius. On 6th of April it is entering the sign of Aquarius, and it will be in the sign of Aquarius till 15th of September. On 15th of September it will retrograde back to the sign of Capricorn, and again on 21st of November it will enter the sign of Aquarius, and it will be in the sign of Aquarius till 2022, because after that it will move towards its own sign of Pisces. So what are the possible effects we can think upon in our lives which can occur due to the transit of Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius, that I will discuss in this video. Now you can ask that who among us will face the results more, who will face the effects more, okay, and how can we understand that? You see, it is very simple. Suppose if you are going through the Mahadasa or Antardasa of Jupiter or Saturn, then you will feel the effect of this transit very much, okay. Or suppose your sun sign, moon sign or ascendant is Aquarius, then also you will feel the effect of this transit very high. Or suppose Jupiter is giving 4 or more than 4 Ashtavakra points, benefic points to the sign of Aquarius in your chart, then also you will feel the effect. Then also you will feel the result of this transit very powerful in your chart, okay, in your life. Basically I will say you that this transit is going to be very benefic transit, because I am not generalizing the fact, it is the truth what I am saying. Because you see, Jupiter is moving away from the sign of its debilitation. Capricorn is the debilitating sign of Jupiter. So when Jupiter will leave its debilitation sign and move forward, it is going to give definitely some good results for the mankind, okay. Or suppose if you are having a very strong Aquarius sign in your chart, in your horoscope, then also you are going to get more effect of this transit. Or suppose in your horoscope Jupiter or Saturn is sitting in Aquarius or aspecting Aquarius, then also you will be going to get much more result of this transit. Another thing which I want to talk over here is that while discussing the transit of Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius, I will also discuss that how the double transit of Jupiter and Saturn acts on our horoscope for all the 12 ascendant. Because you see, it is a very simple calculation. At present Saturn is in the sign of Capricorn, Jupiter will move to the sign of Aquarius. Now Saturn by its 10th aspect will aspect the sign of Libra, and Jupiter by its 9th aspect will aspect the sign of Libra. Therefore, as soon as Jupiter will move to the sign of Aquarius, the sign of Libra will become proactive. The fructification related to the sign of Libra will be active in the life of the mankind. Now, suppose Libra can be your ascendant sign, Libra can be your 4th house sign, Libra can be the sign of your 10th house, whatever it is, it will get proactive. The fructification related to the sign of Libra will be very much prominent in your life as soon as Jupiter enters the sign of Aquarius. See, this is the one of the original research of K.N. Rao sir. It was his research on the double transit of Jupiter and Saturn. He researched on this fact that whenever a particular house is aspected by the transit Jupiter and transit Saturn both together, that sign becomes proactive. The results related to that sign becomes very prominent. Suppose if any result is awaited, means you are waiting for the result, then this is the time when the fructification of the result will be seen in your life. This is one of the brilliant research done by K.N. Rao sir, and trust me, be it the past transits of Jupiter or Saturn, be it the present transit of Jupiter and Saturn, or be it the future transit of Jupiter and Saturn, this result is going to be inevitable. You can talk about these results with impeccable words. It is going to be 100% true. So come, let us see how the results of the aspect of Jupiter and aspect of Saturn through the transit of Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius is going to work for each of the every ascendant starting from Aries to Pisces. Come, let us check that how it is going to be for every ascendant. So for the Aries ascendant people, Jupiter will be transiting your 11th house of hopes and wishes and gains. Here Jupiter is your 9th and 12th lord. Ninth lord coming into the 11th house simply signifies that your luck and fortune will help you have all sorts of hopes and wishes getting fulfilled in your life. This is also forming a very strong Dhan Yoga, which signifies that lots of wealth will be generated during this time and your incoming of wealth will increase due to this transit. Okay, 12th lord coming into the 11th house signifies that if you are working with some foreign clients, then this can help enhance the gains through them. If you are having any export or import business, then this will help you enhance your gains, wealth creation through that. And or suppose if you are working for some multinational company, then that can also help you have lots of gains in your life for this year during this transit. Sitting in the 11th house, Jupiter will aspect your third house by its fifth aspect. So if you are planning to start a new enterprise, if you are planning to put new efforts or actions in your hobbies or some any work which you like, then this is the best time for it. Or suppose you are planning for any short trip, okay, then you can go for it because this will be a very good time to have it. Okay, your relationship with your siblings or friends will become much more cordial during this transit. And from the 11th house, Jupiter will aspect the 5th house of progeny, intelligence, wisdom. So if you are planning for childbirth, then this is a very good time. This aspect of Jupiter on the 5th house will enhance your wisdom and intelligence. So for the students who are pursuing education, school education or college education, then for them this transit is going to be very beneficial. Okay, because Jupiter will enhance their wisdom and intelligence. Jupiter and Saturn both will aspect the seventh house of marriage, business, relationship, okay, partnerships. Then it can signify that because of the aspect of Saturn and Jupiter both, this signifies that if you are planning for marriage, then this is the best time to get married because the fructification of seventh house element will be much more prominent in your life. Or suppose you are planning to start a new business or getting into some new business terms or partnerships, then this is the best time to have it. Okay, or suppose if you are already married and if you are facing any problem in your married life, then all the problems of your married life will be taken care of by Jupiter and Saturn. All those problems will be mitigated. Okay, so overall, I will say that this transit is going to be very good for the Aries ascendant people because of the aspect of Jupiter and Saturn taken together. For the Taurus ascendant people, Jupiter will be transiting your 10th house, and here Jupiter is your 8th and 11th lord. Okay, so uh, due to the position of 8th lord in the 10th house, it signifies that there will be sudden ups and downs in your career and professional area. Okay, but since Jupiter, just like Saturn, is a slow moving planet, therefore, with time it will try to create some stability in your work area. And since Jupiter is your 11th lord coming into the 10th house signifies that if you are committed to your work, if you are having patience and discipline towards your work, then the gain will follow you, the incoming of wealth will follow you, and with time, source of livelihood will become much more prominent in your life. From the 10th house, Jupiter will aspect the second house of wealth, second house of family and values. So now you will try to save the money, you will try to have lots of savings in your life, okay, during this transit. It will enhance your family values. and it will also bring lot of positive changes in your family. Jupiter will aspect the fourth house of your happiness, home, mother, nourishment, peace of mind. Okay, so if you are planning to have a new home or construction of new house, then this is the best time to have it. If you are planning to have a new vehicle or any convenient item for your home, then this is the best time to have it. Your health of your mother will improve, and your peace of mind, happiness index will also improve during this transit. Now, Jupiter and Saturn both will aspect the sixth house. So therefore, if you are getting troubled by your enemies or debts or any kind of disease, then Jupiter and Saturn will try to mitigate all such problems, because both the planet Jupiter and Saturn will aspect the sixth house. So all such problems will be taken care of in this transit. So overall, I will say that this transit is also very good for you. For the Gemini ascendant people, Jupiter will be transiting your ninth house of dharma, luck, and fortune. Here, Jupiter is your seventh and tenth lord. Okay, seventh lord coming into the ninth house is normally considered very good, because now your spouse will be the reason for your luck and fortune. You will try to have spiritual discourses in this transit. Suppose if you will like to visit to some religious place or some spiritual place, okay, during this transit, so this will be very beneficial for you. This will also enhance your luck and fortune. Okay, and 10th lord coming into the ninth house signifies that now you will focus more on smart work rather than hard work, because now you will not like to emphasis more on your hard work or commitment. Now you will try to finish off the job more smart, more technically, with all your intelligence. Okay, this transit of Jupiter in the ninth house will open new vista in your life, to look the outlook towards the world, towards the society, to bring up some new good changes for the society, because it is the house of higher intelligence and dharma. Jupiter will aspect the Lagna by its fifth aspect. Therefore, it will enhance your name, fame, your longevity, your health will be improved with due course of time during this transit. Jupiter will aspect the third house of efforts and actions. So, during this time, if you are trying to write some book or write some journal or blogs, or suppose you are thinking to start a new enterprise, put up some efforts in new hobbies or some short travels, then that can also be very beneficial for you, because Jupiter will bless you with all such things. Okay, it can be a very good time to have those. Jupiter and Saturn both will aspect the fifth house of progeny, fifth house of intelligence and wisdom. So, suppose you are trying to plan for some childbirth, then this is the best time for you to plan for progeny or childbirth, because now Saturn and Jupiter both are actually blessing you. It is fructifying the significance of the fifth house. Okay, so for the Gemini ascendant people, I will say that this transit is going to be very good one. For the Cancer ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in your 8th house of suddenness, 8th house of occult mysteries. Okay, sudden ups and downs. Here, Jupiter is trying to 8th house of longevity. Here, Jupiter is transiting during this time. Here, we can see that Jupiter is your ninth and sixth lord. Sixth lord coming into the eighth house can signify that suddenly you will feel that your disease, debts, and enemies are getting vanished, because it is forming a Biparit Rajyog. Okay, but ninth lord coming into the eighth house is normally not considered good, but you can take it positively, because if you are a spiritual person, if you are very interested in religious or spiritual stuffs, then this is the best time that you can be interested to have knowledge about the occult sciences, knowledge about the secret spiritual stuffs, or suppose if you want to pursue meditation, sadhana, okay, then this is the best time for it. Okay, Jupiter in 8th house transit can also give you sudden gains, inheritance. Suppose any money, insurance money or something like that can suddenly pop up in your life. Okay, suddenly you can have sudden gains through it. And Jupiter will aspect the second house of wealth, family, and values. So suddenly you may feel that you got a sudden inheritance of money, and you will try to save the money, you will save the wealth. Okay, your family values will be enriched, enhanced during this transit. Okay, Jupiter will aspect the 12th house of spirituality, 12th house of faraway lands. So suddenly you may feel that you can enrich your soul with the help of spiritual stuffs, spiritual discourses, or suppose you may join a spiritual community. This is the best time for it. Okay, Jupiter and Saturn will both aspect your fourth house. So, suppose if you are planning to construct a new house, this is the best time to have it. Or suppose you are planning to buy a new house or buy a new vehicle or any convenient stuff for your home, this is the best time. Okay, because now the fructification related to the fourth house will be much more prominent in your life because the aspect of Saturn and Jupiter, because they will bless you in this regard. For the Cancer ascendant people, overall I will say that this transit is overall it is very good. It will since the ninth lord coming into the eighth house, that is thinking factor. But again I will say that if you are spiritual enough, then this transit is going to give you all sorts of spiritual gains in your life during this year. For the Leo ascendant people, Jupiter will be transiting your seventh house of marriage, relationship, business partnerships, okay, legal bindings. So here Jupiter will try to mitigate all the problems related to business and marriage. It will enhance the richness of your married life. Okay, it will try to bring happiness in your married life. Okay, suppose if you are trying to plan for a marriage, then this is a very good time. Again I will say that Jupiter here is the fifth and eighth lord. Fifth lord coming into the seventh house, it signifies that you may plan for a love marriage. Okay, or you may go into some love relationship with someone. Okay, it can also signify that suddenly that your attachment with your spouse will be much more cordial. Okay, much more nice. Your spouse can be reason for luck and fortune for your life. You may suddenly feel it because this transit will be acting in such a way. Again, one thing I will say that eighth lord coming into the seventh house is not considered good usually, but since Jupiter is a natural benefic planet and also a functional benefic planet for your chart, so here Jupiter will try to stabilize the married life. Okay, so overall I will say that Jupiter transiting in your seventh house will be a good one. Jupiter will aspect by its fifth aspect the 11th house, 11th house of your gains, hopes, and wishes. So suddenly you will have multiple gains in your life, multiple wealth generation can happen. Your spouse can give you different direction in your life to have multiple gains. Okay, so suddenly you may feel that your spouse is giving you multiple ideas to how to have lot of wealth and gains in your life, so that can be very helpful. Okay, Jupiter will aspect the lagna, that means your longevity, your health will improve, your name, fame will be improved in front of the world. Okay, will give you wisdom. Jupiter will aspect the third house. That means if you are trying to write a book or journal or blog, or having thinking about some short travels with your spouse, then this is a very good time to have it. Or suppose you are thinking to start a new hobby which you have already stopped before, but you are thinking to start it again, this is a very good time to have it. Okay, so overall I will say that for the Leo ascendant people, this transit is going to be very good. For the Virgo ascendant people, Jupiter will be transiting your sixth house. Okay, now here Jupiter is your fourth and seventh lord. Fourth lord coming into the sixth house is normally not considered good, because it will actually decrease your happiness index. It can also lead to the degradation of health of mother. Okay. It can also signify that you may have some litigation regarding your house or property. Okay, it can also signify that. Seventh lord coming into the sixth house can signify that there can be some problems in your married life. Okay, this can signify during this transit. But again, I will say that Jupiter sitting in the sixth house can signify Basumati Yoga. It means that there will be wealth generation during this time in your life. Okay, it can also signify that Jupiter will aspect the 10th house by its fifth aspect. Therefore, it will improve the work arena in your life, improve the career and professional area in your life. Okay, it can also signify that you will have cordial relationship with your boss. Okay, it can actually stabilize your career. Jupiter will aspect the 12th house. So suddenly, if you may feel that yes, you can start meditation, you can start the spiritual stuffs in your life. Okay, you may feel that you can start spiritual practices. Okay, so that can actually help you. Jupiter will aspect the second house of wealth, family, and values. So, whatever you earn from the 10th house of source of livelihood, you will try to put the wealth in your savings account. Or suppose you may feel that whatever I earn, I need to save it, I need to value it. Okay, because now Jupiter will aspect your second house. Now, here you can see that Saturn will also aspect your second house. So that means it can signify that up till now, which wealth you were not valuing, suddenly you will start valuing your wealth. Suddenly you will value your family sanskar or values, whatever you have got from your childhood. Suddenly this will help your family values. You may have a very cordial relationship with your family members. Okay, huge amount of wealth can be stored during this transit. So this is a very good transit for the material benefits, but for the married life and for the happiness index, this transit can be some troublesome. So I will take this transit a 50-50 transit for the Virgo ascendant people. For the Libra ascendant people, Jupiter will be transiting your fifth house. Here, Jupiter is your third and sixth lord. Okay, now whenever Jupiter will be coming into the fifth house as the third lord, it signifies that the person will be very creative, and it can also signify that if you are having any creative talent, or you want to self express yourself in a creative manner, then this is a very good time for you. Or suppose you are having any online blogs, or suppose you are writing some um, journal or books, or suppose it may happen that uh, you are having some YouTube channel. Okay, or something like that, then you can have nice fame through that. Okay, suddenly people will know about you, suddenly you may have lots of gains through it. Okay, and Jupiter being the sixth lord coming into the fifth house. Now sixth lord coming into the fifth house is normally not considered for the children of the native. Okay, but since sixth house lord is sitting 12th from itself in the fifth house, so it can signify that your diseases, deaths, and enemies, that can decrease, because now it is 12th from itself. Now, Jupiter by its fifth aspect will aspect the ninth house of Dharma, fortune, luck. It will enhance your luck, it will enhance your fortune. Sitting in the fifth house, Jupiter can signify that this transit will give you lots of proper intelligence and wisdom in your life. Okay, if you're planning for a childbirth or progeny, then this is a very good time for you. Okay, Jupiter will aspect the 11th house of gains, hopes, and wishes. So it will give you multiple chances to have lots of gains and fulfillment of hopes and wishes in your life. Uh, Both Jupiter and Saturn will aspect the Lagna, the first house. That means your name, fame will improve, your health will improve. And since both Saturn and Jupiter will aspect the Lagna, it can also signify that if you are planning for marriage, then this is also a very good time for you. Okay, so overall, I will say that this transit is going to be very good one for you. For the Scorpio ascendant people, Jupiter will be transiting your fourth house, and here Jupiter is your second and fifth lord. Second lord coming into the fourth house can signify that now your family values, you will be putting your family values in your education, and being Jupiter being the significator of second house, and it is coming into the fourth house, now it will improve your happiness index. Your family may be the reason for your happiness. Okay, and suddenly you will feel that your family is supporting in your emotions, in your peace of mind. And suppose you are planning to have a new house or construction of new home or house, then this is the best time for it. And again, I will say that if you are thinking of buying a new car or vehicle, this can be a very good time for you. Or construction of property, or any property related thing, that can be very good for you because Jupiter is sitting in your fourth house. Okay, now Jupiter will be aspecting your eighth house by its fifth aspect. So it will give you a very good interest towards learning or having wisdom about the occult knowledge, about the spiritual practices, about the secret knowledge. Okay. So suddenly you may feel that you are getting interested to know about the secret sciences or the occult sciences, or suddenly you may feel that yes, I must try meditation, I must try sadhana. Okay, or something stuffs like that. Okay, Jupiter will aspect the 10th house of profession and career. So now Jupiter will improve your career and professional area. It will bring some stability over there. It will try to improve your source of livelihood. Okay, relationship with your boss will be much more cordial during this transit. Both Jupiter and Saturn will aspect your 12th house. It also signifies that now you will have a very deep desire to start a meditation, start the spiritual practices. Okay, or you may visit far away places and go to the spiritual places and visit those places and have meditation over there. Okay, so this will be a very fruitful transit for you. Overall, I will consider that it will be a very good transit for you. For the Sagittarius ascendant, Jupiter itself is the Lagna Lord, and it is transiting your third house. Now, Jupiter here is your first Lord and fourth Lord. First Lord coming into the third house signifies that now your focus will be completely towards your efforts and actions. Means the things on which you are not interested or you are avoiding up till now, now those things will be your topmost priority, because now you will be focusing more on your efforts and actions, your hobbies, your passion. Okay, if you are planning to open a new enterprise, or if you are thinking to be an entrepreneur, then this is the best time for you. Now you see Jupiter in the third house is not considered good, because third house is the marana karana sthan for Jupiter. But I will say you that since Jupiter is the planet of wisdom, it can signify that you may suddenly think of starting as a career as a teacher. Okay, you may feel that you can teach new students. Okay, you can share your knowledge, you can, because third house is the house of speech and communication. Okay, basically it is the house of communication, so you can communicate with the students, you can share your wisdom and knowledge among them. Jupiter being the fourth lord coming into the third house can signify that you may change your residence, you may change your home and place where you live. It can signify that you may have problem of peace of mind. You may have lack of happiness at your home. It can also signify because fourth lord coming in the third house signifies that. It can also signify that now you find peace, now you find happiness in whatever work you do, in whatever hobbies you follow. Okay, so I will say you that with this transit, if you are thinking to start a new hobby, if you are thinking to start a new thing in your life, you must do it. Jupiter will aspect the seventh house of marriage, relationship, business partnership. That means that Jupiter will bless your marriage, bless your marital happiness. And if you're thinking to have marriage, then this is the time when you can think of having a marriage. Okay, Jupiter will aspect the ninth house of dharma and fortune, luck. So it will enhance your luck and fortune because Jupiter is the significator of dharma, significator of luck and fortune. Okay, so it will create a very good cordial relationship with your father. Okay, and it will give you new insights to meet new preceptors or guru. Blessings of guru can follow you. Okay, this is a very good time for you to get lots of prosperity with the help of your luck and fortune. Jupiter will aspect your 11th house of hopes, wishes, and gains. It can also signify that the planet of dharma, the planet of luck and fortune, is aspecting the 11th house. It signifies that you will have lots of gains, you will have lots of wealth generation with the transit of Jupiter in this during this time, because don't forget Saturn will also aspect the 11th house. So now Saturn is sitting in the second house of wealth. Saturn and Jupiter both will aspect the 11th house for you, for the Sagittarius people. Therefore it will fructify the significance of the 11th house. So lots of gains and wishes are waiting for you. So this transit is going to be very fruitful for you, for the Sagittarius people. Okay, for the Capricorn ascendant people, Jupiter will be transiting your second house. Okay, here Jupiter is your 12th lord, here Jupiter is your third lord. Now 12th lord coming into the second house can signify that suddenly you may feel that you are having incoming of wealth from foreign places. Okay, third lord coming into the second house can signify that you may have short travels to meet your relatives, or suddenly you may feel that you feel very good while meeting with your family, with your immediate relatives. Okay, that can happen. And Jupiter transiting your second house can signify that you will have a very good interest, very good liking to save the wealth whatever you have. Okay, suddenly you will feel that yes, savings is very essential for better life. Suddenly you may feel that. Another thing is that your food eating habits will be affected. Suddenly you may feel that vegetarian diet can be very good for the healthy living. You may try to live a sattvic lifestyle during this time. Okay, so this will be affecting your lifestyle and your health in a positive manner. So Jupiter in second house transit this year can be beneficial in this way. It can also signify that Jupiter will aspect the fifth house from it, that is the sixth house. Okay, from the second house it will aspect the sixth house, and it will try to mitigate all sorts of problems in your life. It will try to take care of your disease, enemies, and debts. It will try to remove all sorts of problems related to that. And Jupiter will also aspect the 10th house of career and profession. In fact, I will say that Saturn and Jupiter both will aspect your 10th house. Therefore, if you are trying searching for a new job, if you are thinking to have a new prospect in your career or professional area, then this is the best time that you can have it. You may have a new job, you may have a good professional environment, you may have a very good career during this transit of Jupiter, and due to the dual aspect of Jupiter and Saturn. So overall, I will say that this transit is going to be very fruitful for you. Another thing I will say that Jupiter will aspect the eighth house of suddenness. So suddenly you may feel that you are getting some inherited gains. Suddenly you may have that, suppose you may have some insurance applied for you, and suddenly you get the insurance money. Okay, so suddenly some sudden gains can come in your way during this transit. So overall, I will say that this transit is going to be very good and fruitful for you. For the Aquarius ascendant, Jupiter will be transiting the Lagna, the first house. And don't forget that Jupiter in the first house gets the Digbal, gets the directional strength. So here Jupiter is becoming very strong. Okay, now here Jupiter is the 11th lord and second lord. Second lord coming in the first house, it means now you will think all time about money, how to create lots of money, how to create lots of wealth, and how to save it. Okay, so this will be the first thing which will be going in your mind during this transit. Another thing which I can see, that 11th lord coming into the first house, it can signify that your personality, your focus, your concentration will be affected by the gains which you get. So now you will have lot of focus, lot of concentration towards the wealth generation and how to save it. Okay, so for the material prospect, this is a very good transit for you, because now you will have lots of gains, and at the same time you will try to save the money, save the gains, save the income, whatever you are having going to have. Jupiter will be aspecting the fifth house of progeny, fifth house of wisdom, fifth house of intelligence. So, apart from giving you the wisdom, apart from giving you the proper name, fame, because it is sitting in the Lagna, okay, it will also enhance your intelligence, it will also enhance your wisdom. And if you are planning for childbirth or progeny, then this is the best time you can plan for it. Okay, Jupiter will be aspecting your seventh house of marriage. So if you are planning for marriage, then this can be a very good time. Another thing I can say, that if you are having any marital problems or any issue related to marriage, then that will be taken care of by Jupiter. Jupiter will give a very cordial relationship with your spouse, a very cordial relationship with your business partners. If you are thinking to start a new business, a new partnership, then this is a very good time. Okay, Jupiter and Saturn both will aspect the ninth house. So, this is the time when your fructification of luck and fortune will take place. Now, means suddenly you will feel that your luck, fortune is helping in your life, is helping you in all aspects in your life, and suddenly you will feel that all your works are getting done automatically. Okay, so this transit of Jupiter is very beneficial for you overall. For the Pisces ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting the 12th house. Here, Jupiter is the 10th lord, Jupiter is the Lagna lord. Now, Lagna lord going into the 12th house is normally not considered good, because it can signify that loss of fame, loss of health. Okay, health can be deteriorated. Suddenly you may feel that you are having loss in your life only because of your own mistake, only because of your own faults. Okay, now 10th lord going into the 12th house can signify that you may have you may visit far away places in for the sake of your job, for the sake of your career or profession, or you may have job at far away place, you may have profession in some foreign country, it can signify that. Okay, uh, now since 12th house is also related with spirituality and mysticism, and Jupiter is the wisdom, so it can signify that you may be suddenly interested in spiritual and mystical stuffs. You may have a deep desire to learn about spiritual stuffs or visit the spiritual places in the foreign lands. Okay, it can signify that. Jupiter will aspect the fourth house, okay, by its fifth aspect. So it will enhance the happiness, the peace of mind at home. Or suppose you are thinking of construction of your home, or trying to buy a new vehicle or any convenient stuff for your home. This is a very good time to have it. Okay, your health of your mother will improve, cordial relationship with your mother. Okay, suddenly you may feel all these things, some good things coming in your life related to the fourth house. Okay, that can be happen in your life. Jupiter will aspect the sixth house. It can signify that Jupiter will try to mitigate your problems of your life. Jupiter will try to mitigate the disease. Jupiter will try to mitigate the debts and enemies by its wisdom. Jupiter and Saturn both will aspect the eighth house. Okay, that means your eighth house will be fructified. Now, what is eighth house? Eighth house can be your inheritance. Suddenly, you can have inherited gains. Okay, your longevity will be improved. Your if any unknown disease is troubling you, that disease can be identified by the doctor and will be taken care of. Okay, or it can also signify that suddenly you will have a very deep urge, deep craving to know the occult science, to know the occult wisdom, because Jupiter and Saturn both can give you this knowledge, both can give you the wisdom of the occult sciences. Or suppose if you are planning to have research in a particular field, then this transit of Jupiter will actually help you pursue the research. Okay, so overall I will say that this transit for the Pisces ascendant people is going to be very good. So as you have seen that how the transit of Jupiter to the sign of Aquarius will work for the various ascendant signs, and that's it from my side. So anytime if you want any consultation from me, check the links in the description section. And if you have liked this video, then press the like button, share it among your near and dear ones, so that they can also know about the important transit of Jupiter to the sign of Aquarius. And if you are new to this channel, press the subscribe button, tap onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video, you get notified instantly. And as every time I say, your comments are very valuable to me. Do comment your opinions, do comment how this transit, how you are preparing for this transit in your life for the Jupiter in marching towards the Aquarius. So that's it from my side. I'm signing off for today, thanking you. Bye bye.